Hey, I'm Palafemin from Bowsite.com, and I'm here to review the new 2021 Mathews V3. The Mathews V3 continues the trend of ever shorter hunting bows that started with the Triax, continue with the Verdicts and last year's VXR, and this V3 is the shortest yet at 27 inches axle to axle. New this year is also the Mathews V3 31, but I didn't review that bow. The V3 27 is an evolution of last year's VXR 28 with an advanced design to further improve accuracy, stability, and shootability. Mathews has perfected the geometry, providing a longer, lighter weight riser coupled with a shorter axle-to-axle length. The new center guard cable system places the cables in the true center of the bow, resulting in optimal cam timing. This greatly enhances tunability while also providing for additional vane clearance. The V3 deploys an all-new Nano 740 3D damping technology, which is tuned to the specific harmonics of each model and has improved the balance at full draw. But the V3 improvements don't stop there. New this year are deflected limbs and pass parallel geometry, which along with a redesigned limb cup cuts weight while increasing performance and efficiency. The bow carried over some great features from last year, like the Silent Connect system, and the switch weight modules that allows you to easily change your draw length and draw weight. So I would summarize these enhancements like this. The V3 27 is a lightweight, well-balanced, fast, and highly maneuverable hunting bow. Let's look at the specs. The V3 27 is 27 inches axle to axle. Brace height is 6 inches. The stated IBO speed is 336 feet per second. Let off is 80 and 85%. Draw length is 20 to 29.5 in half-inch increments. And bow weights are 60, 65, 70, and 75 pounds, and utilize Mathews switch weight technology, which allows you to adjust both the draw length and the draw weight. The bow itself weighs in at just 4.29 pounds. The V3 comes in 8 finishes, including black, stone, ambush green, realtree edge, OptiFade elevated 2, and subalpine patterns. And new this year is Under Armour's All Season and First Light Spectre patterns. So let's look at the V3's characteristics. Balance and feel. I found the balance of the V3 to be even better than the VXR due to the advanced geometry and the repositioned dampener. Hand shock. I experienced no hand shock at all. Mathews has really perfected the post-shot dead in the hands feel with their designs the last few years. There is no hand shock at all. Draw cycle. This was the only aspect of the V3 that was not quite as smooth as last year's VXR. Given the V3's higher performance geometry, shorter axle to axle, and my 72-pound draw weight preference, it was still very nice, just not quite as smooth as previous Mathews bows in my opinion. Speed. This V3 27 lost 8 feet per second IBO over the VXR and clocks in at 336 feet per second. It's plenty fast, and I'll take stability of this platform over speed any day. Accuracy. I received this bow 12 hours before leaving for Kansas. It took me 30 minutes to tune, and I was shooting 10s with it out to 30 yards within 1 hour. It was every bit as accurate as my VXR, and for a lighter, a more maneuverable, and shorter bow, I was very happy with the accuracy. Now, you guys know the drill. I will not publish a bow review until I've thoroughly tested it in the field and I've taken an animal with it. And I got that chance last week in Kansas. I almost shot this 165-inch 10, but he was just too young. We figured him at 3.5. Then I almost pulled the trigger on this 15-year-old buck that we know well. We call him Old Dirty Bastard, but he wasn't quite what I was looking for. And finally, on the last day, a heavy 9-point bedded with inside of my stand. He was locked down with the doe, and I knew she was going to come in, and eventually she did. He followed, and game on. At first, he gave me a slightly quartering 2 angle, and while I was confident that I could make that shot with my V3, instead I waited for a better angle. Eventually that happened. I pulled back my V3 and released. The buck went down within sight. Look at this beautiful buck. Beautiful Kansas buck. Super mature, really heavy. Made a beautiful shot, went about 60 yards. This is my first deer with the 2021 Mathews V3. Nice, fast shooting bow. Real accurate. This is fantastic. Love Kansas bucks. Mathews always puts out great bows, and while they're getting shorter, the balance, accuracy, and shootability of these bows is just remarkable. The V3 is no exception to this. It's just a great bow for bow hunters. Now, never take my word for it. Go to your Mathews dealer and try it out for yourself. Try out the 2021 V3 27. And if you're a taller hunter with a longer draw length, check out the V3 31 as well. I think you'll like them both. As always, thanks for watching this review. Thanks for visiting Bowsite.com, and have a safe and successful bow hunting season.